Hey there, this is Steve Stark from bizforhome.com. Today I want to talk a little bit about building your list. It really is the lifeblood of your network marketing business. So it's important not just how many people you get on the list, but how you build it. So stay tuned. Building a list is really, it is the lifeblood of your business. And you need to take it very seriously and you need to keep working on it all the time. I just want to go through a few points that I think are important and that I talk to the people that are in my organization about how they build their list and how they maintain it. The first thing you want to do, and every network marketing company is basically going to tell you the same thing. You want to write down every single person you know, every person you've ever met, your brothers, daughters, sisters, girlfriend's neighbor. I mean, if you've met that person, you have a phone number for them, you put it in the book. I like to get notebooks and I write down, I give a page to each person and I just put as many in there as I can, okay? And it's really ultra important that you get as many names in your prospect list as you can. And you might not, that doesn't mean you're gonna go out and approach everybody and blast off 6,000 spam emails. That's not what it means. You get them in the book, and then we'll talk about what you're going to do with them. Okay? Then what you're going to do is go and take, say, the top 20 in that list and bring those forward or mark them. And then those are the ones, the people you know the best. Maybe they're, maybe they're your closer friends or closer family. Make sure you get those top 20, and then you're going to kind of categorize them in groups of, I know these people this well, and then maybe the second tier of, the people that maybe not quite as good as your, direct family or immediate friends. It's good to have a little bit of an idea, how you can approach. So the second thing you want to do is you want to make sure you keep adding to your list. Now there are, tons of ways to prospect. Picking up business cards, meeting, parents at your kids' soccer games. I mean, how many parents have you never talked to? Strike up a conversation, find out what they do for a living. Get their contact information. A lot of times your teams have lists with parents' names and phone numbers, so put them on the list. So it's really important that you add on a daily basis. Just add a couple names a day, a name a day, whatever it might be. You want to keep adding to that list so that you've always got a list of prospects to keep working. All right? And then the next point, just because you have people on the list doesn't mean you're going to call them and give them the pitch. That's not what you want to do. You meet somebody, you have to build rapport. I mean, it's essential that you build rapport with people before you start, throwing your shake at them or, explaining 12 streams of income on your comp plan. I mean, you gotta build some rapport. You can't just go for the throat right away. I like the term, be a farmer. You're a farmer, not a hunter. Okay? If you're hunting people and hammering them with your stuff, you're not gonna have a lot of success. But if you're cultivating relationships, building rapport, sowing the seeds, letting them grow a little bit, you're gonna see more success. The way I do that, like I said, I use a notebook. I put a person's name at the top. I put all their contact information. Every detail I ever learned about them, I put in there. And then every interaction I have, I make some notes on, what maybe they told me about their child that's going off to college next year, or maybe they told me about, all 4 of their kids need braces because they got horrible teeth, or my wife their wife just lost a job, or husband's, looking at a possible layoff. Those are all things that I write in there. And what you want to do is you keep working that notebook and you keep writing in interactions until you find a need, a way to approach. You say, somebody, for instance, using the example of I've got 2 kids going off to college next year. That might be a way that you maybe don't approach right when they tell you that, but maybe you go back to them or the conversation comes up again and you say, hey, I might have a way that you could earn a little money for that. That might help you with that. So again, when you build a list, you want to make sure you write down every single name you know. You want to categorize them and decide which ones you want to work right away, and maybe look at the different relationships you have and kind of categorize them by business, social, family, friends, that kind of thing. Try to get some organization to all those names. Then you want to make sure you add to those names, every day. And then once you do, you want to make sure that you put as much information about each contact as you can, and keep track of that and find that need. All right. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to meet somebody and right off the bat tell them everything about your business and everything you do and how great it is for you and how much money they can make and boy, they would be a good fit. How do you know? You don't know, you just met that person. So, these are just a few tips on building your list and how to effectively maintain and grow that list. So I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, please like, comment, and share below. Until next time, bye for now.